Hey, it's Clint from the Guitar Sanctuary in McKinney, Texas. Check it out. It's awesome. All right, so today we're going to be doing a video on the Musicom Mark IV. All right, and today this little tutorial is going to be about how to set up MIDI mapping with this bad boy and a couple of pedals. We're going to be using for this video the Strymon pedals, the Big Sky and a Mobius. So basically what we're going to be explaining is how whenever you go through presets, how to get the different presets on your particular Mobius or timeline to go where you want them to go. How these things come out of the box is on MIDI channel 1, they're set up 1-to-1. So preset 1 would be preset number 1 in the Mobius, number 2 would be preset number 2, and it just follows it as you can see that. Right, that's just how they're set up. So this is already set up to be channel 1, right? So what you're going to want to do, first thing, whenever we set up MIDI mapping, depending on how many MIDI channels or devices you have, you want to give each device its own channel. So if we go over here to the Mobius, we're going to make sure that this is set up to whatever channel we want it to be. So we go to MIDI channel there, and I want it to be on channel 1, it is. Then we also want to make sure that the MIDI pass-through is on. That way it passes MIDI information to the next pedal in the channel. Right? So with this guy over here, we want to set this guy up to be on MIDI channel 2. So we have different ones. So, and it is. So that's good. So now if we go back over here, how we're going to get into edit MIDI stuff. So if we're on a preset 1 here, we're in bank 1, preset 1. So now what we're going to do to enter into edit mode is going to hold down this edit button there until all of these lights start flashing. Okay, so now that gives you a MIDI menu, a copy, so you can copy presets, titles, song set modes, and then your utility menu. We'll go over all these other things in other videos, but right now we're just going to be dealing with MIDI. So we want to get into this, so we click on that, and you see now it brings up a global setting, but we want to go into preset setting. So you can see that these lights over here are flashing, none of these are, so this is going to let me go through different menus. So we want preset, right? So we go over here and we enter in, or you can exit, so we want to enter. So now this brings up this menu, which is PC1, MIDI number 1. So this is program channel 1 or MIDI channel 1. So that's on this guy here. You can see that all these lights are flashing now. So a lot of things are going to change here. These two buttons up here will allow us to switch what MIDI channel it is on this particular program. So if you look over here at the Mobius, whenever I switch through them, you can see that now I'm changing them. So like say on this particular preset, we wanted the Mobius to go to MIDI number 4. Okay, so there we are. So on each time that you change something, before you change into the other device or another menu, you have to save it. So you want to enter and save it there, and it stored it, as you saw. So these other buttons here flashing. If you look at 4 and 5, what this is going to do is allow me to change what MIDI channel I'm sending messages to. So we can do up to 6 channels on the Mark IV. So now we want to go to MIDI channel 2, that's the Big Sky here. So now if I start switching, you can see that that's off, meaning that there's nothing being sent to it right now. So if I start scrolling through these two buttons up here again, you'll see that the Big Sky will start to change its presets. Okay, so say we wanted that one to go to number 5. Okay, so we want to save that one. Okay, now here's a really cool function whenever you're in the Mark IV. Instead of exiting all the way out to go into another preset to enter back in to do the same thing, you can see here it says that we're in bank 1, preset 1. Where we are right now, if I start pressing this, you can see that that changes what preset we're in. So you don't have to exit out to go to a different preset to then enter back in to change your programming. And as you keep on scrolling, now we're in bank 2. So say we wanted to just go over here to preset number 2, and we wanted to go to hit these buttons to change your channels back to number 1. You can see that this is on number 2 now, but I want this to go to number 10. Okay, which that changed that over there. So we want to enter that one in. So now we also want to say the Big Sky, I want to, let's say I want it to stay exactly where it was, from the last one, which would be on number 5. So we don't change anything. So now we can exit out of this. We go back into preset mode. And if I hit this particular number 2, preset number 2, you can see that this one changes, this one does not. We go back to number 1, this one changes back, this one does not, because it's staying on the same preset. Now say if we wanted to go into number 3 and have that change again, so we'll just go through this again, enter in to the MIDI mode again, MIDI, and now we want to go to preset, enter. So we want to go over to preset number 3. There we are. We want this guy to stay exactly where it is, but we want the big sky, which is on channel number 2, to go, let's say, to number 20. There it is. Now we save that. We can exit out. Now we're back in preset. We'll see that this one will stay where it is. On preset number 2, this one will change. That's good. Now this one, now they both should change on to number 3. And that's how you set up MIDI mapping. This is Clint. Have a great day.